Morning, class 5. Now is the time for our moral science class. We are in chapter 2, The Obedient Kid. In our last class, we already read the whole story. And what is the value of this story? Oh, now we already know it. It is obedience. Okay? So, firstly, we read this part. And today I'll give you some question answers and the book exercise. We'll solve the book exercise. Okay. And now, firstly, here, color the traffic lights. You know how the traffic lights there are in the streets. You color it according to them, according to it. This traffic signals. Okay. And here is a poem for you. Stop, says the red light. Go, says the green. Be careful, says the yellow light, flashing in between. That is what they say, and that is what they mean. All must obey them, be it even the queen. So, this poem, short poem, tells us that red light always, whenever we see the red light, we must stop. Actually, the cars stop when the red light is on. And be careful, says the yellow light. It is a sign of pause. So, it is be careful. It says be careful. Flashing in between the red and green, the yellow light glows. That is what they say, and uh, that is what they mean. All must obey them, be it even the queen. Even a queen, king or queen, any big person should follow or obey the traffic rules. So here you color it red, here in yellow and green. Okay, and do it yourself. Next, read the given words. Color the light red for things that are not obedient, and green for the things that are obedient. Okay? So, here is the first point. Not listening to elders. What do you think? Is it for red or green? What should you color here? Red or green? Do it yourself. Sleeping on time. If it is right, then or obeying the elders, you color it as green, or if it is not, color it as red. Disobeying your teachers. What do you think? It is obeying or disobeying? Color according to that. Next, completing your homework. Color according to that. Saying bad words. Color according to the above instruction. Finishing your food. Color according to the instruction. So I am telling you again, read the given words, color the light red for things that are not obedient, and green for the things that are obedient. Okay, so it is your work, you should do that, and it is too. Okay, color this signal, traffic lights, traffic signals. Now you know the story, as was the story of little Mimo, who was alone in house, and then the greedy wolf came there and trying to eat her, but according to her mother's words, he did, and she did, and actually Mimo was a obedient kid. For that, he saved herself, and ultimately the wolf went from there with a great anger. The wolf went from there, and her mother, Mimo's mother, came there, and Mimo told her mother all the incidents, what happened, before, and her mother was pleased enough, and then they both, mother and her daughter, the little kid Mimo, then they both sat down together and enjoyed their dinner. What was the dinner? Yes, lettuce and cabbage. Okay, so you must here learn the words: tender, kind, and gentle. Nashed, G is G is not pronounced here. Okay, nashed, it is pronounced as nashed. Grind the teeth together as a sign of anger. Fiercely, threatening. Stamping, bring down the foot heavily on the ground. Pretended, to act like something is true when it is not true. That is pretending. And now the book exercise. I'll give you the question and answers after I completed this book exercise. Number 3. Read the story, I'm telling it. Read the story given below and fill in the blanks. Once upon a time, there were 4 little ghosts who lived with their mother. One day, mother went out shopping and left the little ghosts at home. Mother asked them not to eat anything that is not white in color. Otherwise, they would turn into the color of the thing they eat. Actually, ghosts are white, so that their mother told them to eat only white things. Okay. The little ghosts didn't obey their mother and changed. Otherwise, and the little ghosts didn't obey their mother and changed their color. How it was happened? The first little ghost ate some spinach. He turned dash in color. What is the color of the spinach? Yes, it is green. So, he turned green in color. He turned green in color. There should be green. Next, the second little ghost had a mango. He turned dash in color. So, the mango's color is orange. Yes, orangish red. You can say it orange. He turned orange in color. The third little ghost ate some ketchup and he turned dash in color. So, what is the color of the ketchup? Yes, red. So, he turned red in color. And the fourth little ghost had a chocolate cake. He turned dash in color. So, I know that all of you love chocolate cake. And what is the color of chocolate cake? Yes, brown. So, he turned brown in color. And they were ghosts no more. So, it was a beautiful short story, isn't it? A very beautiful story. Very sweet. And now here, I'll give you the fill in the blanks next. Okay, firstly, make sentences with the following words: pretend, obeyed, gnashed, and cruel. So it is your homework. Make sentences with the following words. You make sentences with the words and write them here on the book. Okay. Now, here is a Hey Tony, here's a comics. Hey Tony, let's get some ice cream. A bird tell it to a monkey. No, mother says I should not eat ice cream in winter. It was winter, sure. The monkey said that mother told her not to eat ice cream in winter. Next, the bird says, but she is not here to see you eat ice cream. Then the monkey, the obedient kid, monkey says that she will be here to see my cold. Actually, whenever you all eat ice cream in winter, then the cold catches you, isn't it? So that mothers always told you to not to eat ice cream in winter, and the obedient kid monkey did that. Okay, so this was the comics. And subject connect here is a maths. Oh, short maths. Little Mimo grew up to become a wise young goat. She used to go out with her mother to fetch food. Mimo could fetch 4 lettuces in one day, and her mother fetched 2 cabbages every day. Can you tell how many lettuce and cabbage they had in a week? You have to count and write it there. Okay, it's your work, you do it. Next, be wise. Obedience is listening to your parents and elders who care for you. Read these important rules that we must obey while on the road. First, look in all directions before crossing the street. You should do that. Whenever you cross the street, look in all directions. Cross only at intersections. Walk, never run. Okay? Whenever you cross the road, you must walk. Don't run. And you cross only through the zebra crossing, you know. And watch for turning vehicles. Whenever the vehicles turn, then you watch, then cross the road. Watch it carefully, both your sides, left and right, and then cross carefully. Next, avoid crossing between parked cars. Whenever you cross the road, you should look at both your sides and don't cross between parked cars. Okay. Next, on a bicycle, use a backpack to carry books. To carry books, you should use a backpack. Keep your hands on the handlebars. Wear a helmet. You should wear a helmet. Okay? It is very important. Whenever you are on a bicycle, you must wear a helmet. Next, stop and look in all directions before entering a roadway from a driveway. Actually, driveway, that means the main road. Whenever you enter in a roadway, a street or a roadway, then you always be careful. Go with the traffic and obey the rules of the road. Whenever you are on a cycle and in the road, then always follow the traffic rules on the road. Okay? Obey the traffic signals. It is very much important. Obey the traffic signals. Okay? Next, fasten your seat belt in a car. Whenever you are in a car, then you must fasten your seat belt. Okay? Next, sit quietly and don't bother the driver. Sorry, yes, sit quietly. That means you must sit. Quietly and don't disturb the driver. Okay, and always sit in the back seat. You children always sit in the back seat. Next, always get out in the curb side of the car. Okay, always get out on the curb side of the car. Actually, that means you must always get out on the footpath. Curb side means the pavement or footpath. So whenever you get out on the car. Okay, and next, obey the school safety rules. Always in your schools, whenever you are, you always obey the safety rules. Okay. Lastly, it is beware of strangers and avoid them. Always, whenever in a road, in any unknown person, if ask or if offer you some chocolates or anything, then just avoid them and strongly say no. Okay. So these are the some important rules that we must obey while on the road. So this was the book exercise of this chapter, and in our next class I'll give you all the question answers on this chapter, and you all do the homeworks and read the story once again. Okay. And till our next class you read the story and read the book exercise and solve it all, and till our next class, bye.